Welcome back. Let's read this. I was trying to do a video about a seaplane in Dennis, but now my camcorder's out of power. But I don't know which one now is making the, but look at this, I just like to read this. They are maybe making this seaplane. Or maybe not, I don't think so, they're doing the Twin Otters, but let's read it. My apartment is very hot and I start to get tired.
Viking Air. Viking Air Limited type subsidiary Industry General Aviation founded 1970. Founder Nils Christensen, headquarters North Sarnik, British Columbia, Canada. Key people Brian Chafe, CEO. 1. Products DHC-2T Turbobeer Vertk 6 Twin Otter Series 400 number of employees 575. 2. Parent Longview Aviation Capital website www.vikingair.com. Viking Air Limited is an operator and manufacturer of aircraft, as well as aircraft parts and systems, based at Victoria International Airport in North Sarnik, British Columbia, Canada. The company produces new versions of the DHC-6 Twin Otter, upgraded versions of the DHC-2 Beaver, spare parts for older de Havilland Canada aircraft, and components for Bell Helicopter Textron. The company also plans to produce its new DHC-515, formerly CL-515, water bomber firefighting aircraft in Calgary, Alberta. 3. Its president and CEO from 1991 is David Curtis, who has announced his intention to retire, as of August 2021. 4. The company is managed by Longview Aviation Capital. 5. Longview Aviation is owned by Sherry Bridson, granddaughter of deceased newspaper magnate Roy Thomson and cousin of David Thomson, parties of the largest family fortune in Canada. 6. History. The company was established in 1970 by founder, Norwegian-born Canadian aviation pioneer Nils Christensen, doing overhaul maintenance and conversions to all types of aircraft but specializing in flying boats. 7. In 1983, Christensen acquired the exclusive rights from de Havilland Canada to manufacture spare parts and to distribute the DHC-2 Beaver and the DHC-3 Otter aircraft. He retired as president of Viking Air in 1987. 8. Acquisitions. Acquisition of de Havilland Canada Designs, DHC-1 through DHC-7. In May 2005, the company subsequently purchased the parts and service business for all the older de Havilland Canada aircraft from Bombardier Aerospace. 9. On the 24th of February 2006, Viking purchased their type certificates from Bombardier for all the discontinued de Havilland Canada designs: the DHC-1 Chipmunk, DHC-2 Beaver, DHC-3 Otter, DHC-4 Caribou, DHC-5 Buffalo, DHC-6 Twin Otter and DHC-7-7, giving Viking Air the right to manufacture new aircraft if a market should arise for such. 10. Restart of DHC production. First flight of the Series 400 on 1 October 2008. On the 2nd of April 2007, Viking announced that, 19 years after being discontinued, with 27 orders and options in hand, it was restarting production of the Twin Otter with more powerful Pratt & Whitney Canada PT6 of 34/35 engines. 11. The first flight of the Series 400 technical demonstrator took place on the 1st of October 2008 at Victoria International Airport. 12. In February 2010, the first new production Twin Otter Series 400 equipped with Honeywell's Primus Apex IFR digital flight deck and configured with a commuter interior took its first flight. 13. The DHC-6-400 series Twin Otter designers all-around better performance. It includes more power, space and now can haul up to 4,280 lbs of freight. Viking Air also produces upgraded DHC-2 Beavers fitted with a Pratt & Whitney Canada PT6, a 34 turboprop engine called the DHC-2T Turbo Beaver. 14. In December 2008, Viking Air indicated their intention to put the DHC-5 Buffalo series back into production in Canada at their home factory in North Sonic or in Calgary, Alberta. A potential new production Buffalo would have had Pratt & Whitney Canada PW150 turboprops, a glass cockpit, enhanced seat vision and night vision goggle capability. The company proposed the aircraft as a replacement for the Royal Canadian Air Force fleet of existing DHC-5s, but the aircraft was not included in the final assessment in 2016, which chose the EADS CASA C295. 15. 16. In September 2017, Viking Air announced that it would begin talking to potential customers interested in the CL-415 Super Scooper water bomber aircraft, with the potential of the company reviving production of the aircraft if it finds demand. 5. On the 31st of March 2022, de Havilland Canada Limited, under Viking Air, announced plans for the DHC-515 firefighter program. 3. Formerly known as the CL-515 program. The new water bomber aircraft build superform the iconic CL-215 and CL-415 firefighting aircraft with modern features and improvements. Production and final assembly are to occur in Calgary, Alberta, where support for existing in-service CL-215 and CL-415 aircraft takes place. The company has signed letters of intent for the purchase of the first 22 DHC-515 aircraft by European customers. The program is expected to bring 500 jobs to Calgary. 17. Further type certificate acquisitions. In 2006, Viking Air acquired the type certificate for the Trident TR-1 Treagull since 2006. Along with their 3 prototypes built. 18. On the 20th of June, 2016, Viking announced the acquisition of the worldwide amphibious aircraft program from Bombardier, including the type certificate for the CL-215, CL-215T and CL-415 water bombers. 19. 20. The acquisition was finalized on 3 October. 21. On the 29th of May, 2018, 5 CL-415 EAF were sold to U.S. firefighting company Bridger Aerospace. Longview then expected to recruit 200 workers in Calgary for the conversions. 22-8 acquisition. On the 8th of November, 2018, Viking Air parent Longview Aviation acquired the Bombardier-8 program and the de Havilland brand from Bombardier to continue Q400 production in Downsview until the lease ends in 2021, in a deal that closed in the second half of 2019, bringing together all of the DHC type certificates under one umbrella once again. 23. Bombardier announced the sale was for $300 million. 24, and expects $250 million net. 25. After the deal, Longview will have $1 billion, US $670 million, in annual sales and 1,800 workers in Victoria, Calgary and Toronto. 26. By November 2018, the sales of the higher performance Q400 were slower than the cheaper aircraft from competitor ATR. 27. In January 2019, parent company Longview announced that it would establish a new company in Ontario under the de Havilland Aircraft Company of Canada name, to continue production of the Bombardier Dash 8 line. 28. The Dash 8 acquisition will vault Longview from 700 employees to up to 2,000, including the CL415 new production. After Bombardier sold the Q400 plant in Downsview, Ontario, Longview has 3 years to find a new location in Ontario where production should stay with 1,000 people. 29. In February 2022, Longview consolidated its activities with Viking Air, Longview Aviation, Pacific Sky Training and de Havilland Canada, all being rebranded as de Havilland Aircraft of Canada. 30. Products. DHC-2T Turbo Beaver remanufactured Beavers by Viking Air, upgraded with a Pratt & Whitney Canada PT6 a 34,680 HP, 507 kilowatts, turboprop engine. DHC-6 Twin Otter Series 400, new production, first delivered in July 2010. Powered by two Pratt & Whitney Canada PT6 a 34 or optional PT6 a 35 hot and high performance engines, and available on standard landing gear, straight floats, amphibious floats, skis, wheel skis, or intermediate flotation landing gear. CL415 Enhanced Aerial Firefighter, EAF, remanufactured CL215 Scoopers, featuring Pratt & Whitney Canada PW123F turboprop engines and FS Avionics Suite. 31. List of type certificates. DHC-1 Chipmunk, DHC-2 Beaver, DHC-3 Otter, DHC-4 Caribou, DHC-5 Buffalo, DHC-6 Twin Otter, DHC-7-7, DHC-8-8, under parent company Longview Aviation. CL215, CL215T, CL415, Short Skyvan, 32, Short 330, Short 360. Trident TR1 Trigun. Proposals. DHC-5 in Buffaloing proposed redesigned new production version to be built by Viking Air. IN is the company's marketing term indicating next generation fleet. As of February 2023, Viking Air has the following aircraft listed with Transport Canada and operate as ICAO Airline Designator VKN, and Telephony True North. 33, 34, Viking Air Fleet Aircraft No. Of aircraft variants not SD Havilland Canada DHC-1 Chipmunk 1 de Havilland Canada DHC-2 Beaver 6 MK. ID Havilland Canada DHC-6 Twin Otter 2 Series 300 Series 310 Trident TR1 Trigull 2 Viking Air owns the two remaining prototype aircraft, serial #1 and 3. In 2003 Viking Air indicated an interest in producing the Trigull as a turbine-powered amphibious aircraft, with the price at that time estimated at $400,000. But since then no further news has been released. 18, 35, 36, 37, 38, Viking DHC-6 Twin Otter 10 Series 400 total 21. See also Bombardier Aerospace, Comdev International, CMC Electronics. Here is DevTech. List of STIL aircraft. McDonald, Detweiler and Associates. Spa Aerospace.
Good. That was a lot. So that's the Viking Air. So now I better understand what Viking is by all many rights. But I was supposed today to make a video, Dennis, about the Canada, this fire bomber, and then I did read Bombardier Aviation today. They have it in Canada, the Viking Air, and I read the old Canada CL 215. But now my camcorder is out of power and my apartment is super hot. It makes me very tired because it's 32 degree hot. So I need to charge my camcorder. I need to think about what to do next. I think I just read about Japan. I will read the Pacific War or something, this camcorder. But I need a break.